What is going on in Indonesia? Recently, we witnessed massive protests there. Thousands of people took to the streets against the government and even attempted to enter the parliament. However, they were stopped by the police before they could do so. But why are people protesting in Indonesia? See, the Indonesian government wanted to make some changes to the election law. The people called it an attack on democracy and strongly protested against it. Ultimately, the government had to drop its plan to amend the election law. By acting in a timely manner, Indonesia prevented a Bangladesh-like situation from developing. Otherwise, we would have seen pictures and videos of protesters inside the Indonesian parliament as well. Now, what were the changes that were unacceptable to the people? Let's discuss it. Indonesia is a Southeast Asian country and the fourth most populous country in the world, with a population of around 28 crores. The current president is Joko Widodo, who has been the president of Indonesia since 2014. In Indonesia, a presidential term is 5 years, and a person can serve a maximum of 2 terms. Now, Widodo has been president since October 2014, so his second term will end in October 2024. People believed that before his term ends, he wanted to make arrangements to ensure that his political dynasty continues. Essentially, he wanted to pave the way for his son. Widodo's 29-year-old son wants to run for the position of deputy governor in Central Java. However, Indonesia's court recently issued a ruling that set new age and eligibility rules for regional elections. Due to this ruling, Widodo's son became ineligible to contest the election. Seeing that his son would not be able to run for deputy governor, Widodo immediately tried to overturn the ruling of the Constitutional Court. A regional election bill was quickly introduced, proposing changes that would make Widodo's son eligible to contest elections. People saw this as an attempt by Widodo to keep political power within his family. Naturally, they didn't like this and accused him of acting unconstitutionally and trying to consolidate power. A massive movement was launched on social media where people began posting about the power struggle between the parliament and the judiciary. People strongly criticized the parliament's attempt to change the judiciary's ruling. Many hashtags were used that advocated for safeguarding the Constitutional Court's decision. Discussions about maintaining checks and balances were prevalent, and posts were made against dynastic politics. People took to the streets demanding that the parliament accept the court's ruling. Opposition parties supported the protesters. Finally, in light of the overwhelming public sentiment, the Indonesian government had to scrap its proposed changes. So, at least for now, Widodo's plan to establish his political dynasty has not succeeded. However, people are still angry, and in the future, we may witness more protests calling for the protection of democracy. If there are any major developments, we will discuss them as well. That's it for this session. Thank you for your time.